allows them to do, and the province can change those regulations at any time. What I have found in my history, and some of my colleagues as well, as a local councillor dealing with applications that have gone to the Committee of Adjustment and having to appeal them to the Ontario Municipal Board, is the fact that when you appear in front of the Ontario Municipal Board, if you're just a neighbour or a colleague or not a party to it, you're really somewhat not as able as a professional or a developer to deal with it, because they're able to call upon the resources of the lawyer and the planners and present the case, and you have to deal with the planning matters there. And there are even times when our staff have trouble finding a planner that may be able to support what the concerns are of the neighbour or the ratepayers group. And I find it to be an unfair playing field. So what I've found, and in talking to staff, what happens is you can ask for mediation, but it's not required. I'm a believer that you should require mediation. So in other words, or an opportunity at least to it's called an alternative dispute resolution program. So if you don't like the decision, you can ask for it to be reviewed by an independent party that will look at both sides, give an opinion, and try and find an answer in a short order to it. Because that makes those people that can't afford all the cost of the professional planners being able to state out their position and hopefully find a resolution. If that doesn't happen, then you go on to a full hearing. But I really think there could be a way to respect our communities and our neighbours better by doing that. So my motion firstly talks about that. The second part is Bill 39 and Bill 73 are making their way through the House, and they're trying to define what is a minor variance, and I think we should know that first. The third part of it is trying to deal with any changes the province may bring to the Ontario Municipal Board, and I don't want changes to be brought upon us. And then the fourth part, and D, is to see what the established rules are that we may be able to change or deal with, because right now we can't. And the last part is to try and deal with the fee, to see if we don't have to charge an exorbitant fee so it's reasonable for people to have an appeal, and we can cover those fees for the general planning process. So I'm asking for your support to defer it until November, which I think my Councillor Robinson is more comfortable with, and at that time, hopefully we'll have the answers and we can go forward with the local appeal body.
We have questions of the mover, starting with Councillor McMahon.
Great, thank you very much. Thank you for doing this. So I'm just wondering, is that sufficient time for the staff?
Councillor McMahon, they had originally said first of the year. I met with them, with Councillor Robinson outside, and they've said they can come back and have that information for us for November. So we've agreed to November.
November what year?
November
2015.
Okay.
That's been
It said 2016, but we said